Good morning, adventurers, and welcome to, well, always a sad day, your disembarkation day on our 5-night Disney Dream Merrytime cruise. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog. We're still going to show you a little bit about the disembarkation process. Going to show you the breakfast. So the breakfast is what you eat on the day of disembarkation will be where you ate the night before. Now, as you may have seen, our day 5, we didn't eat at Royal Palace, but that's where we'll go back to. It's always that. And Cabanas is always open too, so you have that option. So those, we're gonna show that. I'm gonna show a little bit of a haul vlog, and then we're gonna always say, which has been a tradition for us on Up for Adventure, always gonna show a little bit of our highlights of this particular cruise. Now, we do hope for those people who are getting on the ship today, it'll be a much more smoother embarkation process than it was for us because, well, not for us particularly, but for the rest of the whole entire ship, it was kind of crazy on this first sailing out of Port Everglades. So hopefully see a little bit of Fort Lauderdale right there. This is one of the, yeah, that's a Royal. Not sure. I think it's a Royal Caribbean right there. Maybe not. Nope, sorry. Sky Princess says right there. Just didn't look. See the Disney Cruise Line? So they're staying here, Fort Lauderdale. All right. We always like to do just a little recap on the disembarkation process. But first, let me just explain a little bit about the tipping. So you had an option when you booked this cruise or any Disney cruise to go ahead and prepay your standard tipping amounts to, in this case, assistant server, hostess, your room host, head server, and then your server. And then you have options, what they will do, and you always know it's a sad day because you'll have this at the basically the last day of the cruise before you disembark. They'll give you these, the sheet and a tag I'll show you for your luggage, but that you can put extra in. So this is above and beyond. Don't have to feel obligated to do it. Again, if you just either leave them in the room, you can take them with you to your breakfast, whatever you want, it'll get to the person. You don't have to worry about that. So you can put extra money in there if you want. And this is just a sheet. I didn't show the back because all of the names are there, so we want a little privacy. But this is what it comes in, and on the flip side, it'll have all the standard tipping amounts that each of these individual crew members will get. All right, and disembarkation of your luggage. So let me just show you this, and then I'll explain a little bit about the process. So this is the luggage tag you'll get, again, sad day, the day before you get off the ship. That will be on all your luggage that are just going port side. So this will be not luggage you're going to carry off the ship after breakfast, but just the luggage that you're going to go port side that you're going to put out. Okay, so the luggage situation, as I showed you the different characters, we got Tinkerbell, but they're all different characters. You put on your luggage outside the stateroom the night before, which is, I have to check with my dearest, not that I can't remember after 24 cruises, but anyway, 10 o'clock, all the luggage is going to go port side that you want them to take over port side when you get to the port disembarkation, that goes out at 10 o'clock. Anything left in the room afterwards, you're carrying off the ship yourself. So just be aware of that and pack accordingly. Obviously, you're going to need clothes to get off and other sundries if you're going to need to shower and all that stuff. But other than that, what you want to go, goes. All right, so let me just tell you a little bit about the placeholder process because I didn't show where the desk is up on deck 4. So there is a desk up on deck 4 that used to have somebody sitting there that you had the option to see the different itineraries and go ahead and book your placeholder. But post-COVID, you can do it all by the app. So on the home page of the Disney Cruise app, you'll see the little 10% discount on your placeholder, or your 10% on your next cruise. The placeholder amount is $250. Basically, it has to be linked to a credit card, and you just do it online. Now, again, you got to do it on the ship. Don't wait till the time you get off board. You got to do it while you're on the ship. We'll send an email confirmation back to your email when you get back at home port. Now, if you're not hooked up to the internet, you're not going to know that. So be sure that you take a screenshot of that because it has happened to us. We didn't get the email, didn't do the screenshot, guess what? We donated $250. All right, so let me show you some of the cool stuff that we got for, we got Pixie dusted. Now you can participate in a fish extender process, or I think there was even an ornament one that was on this particular Merrytime cruise. But these are just, we put out our fish extender and people came by and gave us some Pixie dust. So how cool is some of this stuff? How cool is this? A little water holder. Brielle's gonna be loving that. A lot of stickers, pens, just cute little stuff that you can remember your cruise. All right, so I think this is the most we've ever gotten for ducks ever. But these are some of the ducks that we found. We chose to keep them, but who knows? We'll probably bring them on another cruise and hide them. But how cute is this one? This little small duck. I can't remember where we found that at, but how cute is that? We got a Santa duck, and how cute.
All right, as is our tradition, we like to share our cruise haul. Got a little bit of variety here. I have to say I was kind of disappointed that there weren't any Disney Dream pins in the shops. That seems to have been a thing on a lot of the ships lately, not finding ship-specific pins. So that's a little bit of a disappointment. So I'm just going to kind of run through. I always say we didn't get a lot, and then when we start showing things, it turns out to be a little bit more than what we anticipated. But Brielle, as we shared, got to do Pirates League. So she got her little swag bag that just has a few things. Over the years, I feel like they have pared this experience down tremendously from what it used to be. And I think also depending on the ship, there's some differences with that. But she got the little backpack, and then of course the pirate sword. We have a million of these. They didn't give any take-home makeup this time, which has been something that they've done in the past. She got the bandana that she wore for just a little bit this time, and then the pirate gold necklace. Let me find that in here. Which you can also purchase in the shop. They have these as like an accessory set. And then with her bandana came an eye patch. Oh, that's a little gold coin that she has stowed away in here. And then a pirate earring, if you will. And then they give the little name certificate as a souvenir. So that's cute. I think we showed her rolling the dice and then choosing her numbers, which they translate into a pirate name. So they have different packages. We just did like the makeup and accessory package, but you can get the full-on costume there as well. And those usually book up for Pirate Night ahead of time. So something to think about when you're planning. So we had 2 ports of call on this cruise. Our castaway day was definitely modified. We had that medical emergency. We shared that earlier in the vlog series. So we only had a couple of hours, but we wanted to get to share the island experience with our friends. So we did get off, go spend a little bit of time at the beach, and we hit the shop, one of the shops, obviously. So grabbed a few things there. Now castaway items you can only get while you're on castaway, although there are pins on the ship, which is kind of a newer thing, at least from what I can recall in the past. So Brielle had spotted this stitch shirt on a previous trip. They didn't have her size, and they had it this time. So super cute. It says vacation mode on island time. Stitch. Adorable. So she's going to wear that today to get off the ship. And then I saw this rash guard, which is new from when we were there the last time. This really pretty mint color. And we love our rash guards living here in Florida, so I had to get that for Brielle. It's got castaway on it, kind of like palm tree or palm branches, if you will, and it's got the cruise line emblem in front. It's like a minty green, white, and like a corally color. It was a little pricey. It was $80, $79.99, and there are no discounts on castaway, so but it's worth it. And then they had this new line that is really adorable, and I had to get an ornament from the new line. It's got Mickey and Minnie with a ship in the background. It's not ship specific, but it's just too cute. And it says on the back, Castaway Key. No, I just love anything with Mickey and Minnie in it together anyway, so that had to come home with us. Our other port of call was Cozumel. We did that tour where we stopped at the ruins, We went to the Mayan chocolate factory and then Playa Mia for a beach break. So we got this amazing group picture with our lovely friends. At the chocolate factory, they had like a photo op. Didn't remember doing that last time, so I think that's new since the last time that we were there. So, and then they had a kiosk as we were leaving, and they flagged us down. So I think this was $25 framed, and because we bought two, the second was $20, and they did take card. So that's a nice little fun souvenir. And then we couldn't go to the chocolate factory without coming home with a bunch of chocolates. We have our favorites, so we got like two each. And we love that you can sample. So the banana with the dark chocolate, the just regular milk chocolate, oops. And this is a milk chocolate with almond and hazelnut. And they have such a variety there too. And they let us sample like the tortilla, and then we had a little spoon with some freshly made chocolate too. Just amazing. So if you can take a tour and stop over there when you're in Cozumel, we would definitely recommend it. All right, and then popcorn buckets. What's a Disney cruise without popcorn buckets? So they had some really adorable ones. We've bought some of the, like, we bought 0 on our recent Halloween on the high seas. So I just wanted a regular popcorn bucket this time. It's cute. It's got, it's very festive. It's got Mickey, Goofy, Minnie, Donald. I mean, I'm sure this is one that we could get in the parks as well. And then we saw the premiere of Wish, and this is a little sipper, and Brielle just loved the star. It does light up. See if I can turn it on. So we had to get that. If you haven't seen that movie yet, watch it. It's pretty cute. With all of our years of cruising, we have bought each of the ship-specific statue, like on this ship, the Dream, Donald. One of the things that we've talked about buying and we've never bought is a Golden Mickey. So I had to get it this time. Golden Mickey's is a family favorite show. This will go right along with our other Disney statues, if you will. $39, so hard to pass that one up. And I have seen other vlogs with this pin board on the ship, and I've never seen it. And there were just a few. So I had to get this. We have so many Disney cruise pins that we've collected through the years, so this will be perfect to kind of house them and keep them together. It does come with a set of pins. I haven't opened them yet, so we'll have to see what that's about. I imagine they maybe look like what they do on the box here. I did get the Merrytime pin. I think we showed this in the shop. The only downer is it doesn't say 2023. I like it when they date the pins just so I can look back on them and remember what year or what sailing that was from. To Tim's excitement, they have the sour cherry balls on the ship. So of course we had to get a bag of those. He'll probably eat those on the way home. They have this beautiful line of merch that's by Joey. I'm not sure how to say the last name. It's spelled, is it Chow maybe? But anyway, beautiful. They've got bags and stationery, and I had to get a sketchbook ornament. It's just not ship specific, but it is Disney Cruise Line. It's got Sorcerer Mickey and Captain Minnie on it and all the rest of the gang. Even a little ode to Castaway in the corner there too. So Mount Rushmore. So just love that. So that was the ornament that I got from the ship this trip. And then I have seen these and never actually seen them on the ship. I've seen them in like blogs and vlogs. They had the elephant and the monkey towel animal stuffy. And if I could have bought them both. I chose to just get one. Keegan really loved the monkey. I should have probably got the monkey too. But we got the elephant. We'll see if we can find the monkey on another sailing. And our last take home, we didn't pay anything for this other than the cruise fare. But because this was the inaugural sailing, Disney gave everybody on the ship this commemorative piece. So we will take that home and treasure it. I have to say it has been a different cruise compared to all others, but we are going to take home a lot of memories from this trip and getting to share this time with our friends who now love Disney cruising. We've been trying for years to get them to sail with us. I think they're hooked. I think that the cruise bug has bitten them. So we look forward to getting to sail with them in the future. I usually purchase the photo package ahead of the cruise, if you book before sailing, you will get a little bit of a discount. And there's a few different varieties that you can purchase, like a 10 photo package, a 15 photo package, unlimited, and they even have a photo book. So I typically will get the unlimited package. So I'm not pressed trying to pick out from the different photos that we've taken throughout the cruise. If you find the little QR codes on the ship, you can actually have your photos downloaded on your phone even before you disembark. So I definitely recommend that. If you buy a photo package, you can also get a reduced price on the prints. And so I have a few of those to pick up. We'll insert that here. So I don't have them in my hands at the moment, but I did get a couple printed out. So like our Santa picture. So that's a nice little souvenir memento from the trip as well.
So as a tradition, we always do our highlights of the cruise. Dun, da, 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 da. All right, Keegs, you go first. What was your highlight of the cruise?
My highlights were all of Mexico. Everything we did at Cozumel was amazing, including especially the chocolate factory.
Especially the
The chocolate
Charlie factory?
That's what. Yeah.
The chocolate factory. All right.
Got
So
it.
what was your highlight?
My
Susie?
highlight was probably the shows, like all of them. I love all of them, especially the Golden Mickeys. I don't know why. Just something about that I love. Yeah.
All right, my dearest. Our highlights. You go first.
Well, I got to spend a good bit of time in the rainforest room.
You like the butt chair, yes.
Oh, I love those heated loungers. Those are amazing. My most fun, though, was getting to share this with friends.
Yeah.
And the kids just had a great time with each other. We as adults just had a fantastic time. And we love Disney cruising, so to share our love with people that we love,
Yeah.
it's a fantastic way to spend 5 nights. I was just talking to Cody and saying, we need to turn it around and do another one right now. We need to stay on the ship, so I wish we could.
So I'm Apollo, definitely, but I'm going to go outside the box because for me, this was a very special pre-cruise because I got to go in over 2 decades to, what's called Joe Robbie Hard Rock Stadium and watch my Dolphins beat the Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah,
So
you're in a stretch because that's
that
not
was-
cruise. That's
I know,
just
but
vacation.
hey, I had to put it because it's part of our pre-cruise. Be sure to go back and watch that if you're not. Our pre-cruise video that we've first ever. But yeah, Apollo was definitely a highlight of the cruise. That's for sure.
I would say
It's always
too,
good. Yeah.
all the Merrytime stuff that we did, there's some things we missed out on, but
yeah.
everything that we did, from the tree lighting to the deck party to seeing Santa, some of the characters in their costumes, it just adds to the magic of this time of year.
So yeah, and I wish they would have had a little bit better job of scheduling, like the carolers. We totally missed that. So that was a little kind of disappointing. But so anyway, stick with us. We're going to show you the breakfast, the Disembarkation breakfast, and then we'll say see you real soon. So let's go.
So we've got a custom omelet with some bacon and oatmeal. And then I just got the regular ham and cheese omelet with a side of hash browns. You get pastries as well as muffins and then croissants.
New terminal here for Disney at Port Everglades. We are for number 24. Very excited. Yay! Never gets old. Never gets old.
Adrian, please welcome aboard the Coleman family.
that will end our Disney Dream Merrytime cruise. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We're up for adventure. As we always say, onward to our next adventure. Merry Christmas.